I'm Andy Thompson. I'm the head football coach at Sacramento State University. I've been a college football coach going into my 20th season. We were having a lot of student athletes that were struggling with anxiety, with schoolwork, pressure from their family to perform at a high level. I think the biggest one is when they have an injury to their body, taking away the one thing that they feel their identity is wrapped up in, now having to deal with, I can't play it, where's my self-worth at? Their instinct is to just try to work through it, but they don't have necessarily an approach of, hey, there might be something wrong and I need to change the way I'm doing things. I need to ask for help. I need to let somebody be part of the solution. And so trying to get them to open up about what might be wrong is very difficult. And as a coach, we're not trained counselors. I feel like I relate well with people, but I don't have the training that total athlete would have. And so when I talked to Clay and he said he was interested, I tried to jump at the opportunity to bring him here. The one thing that I saw was just the genuine care that Clay brought. There was a couple times last summer I called him 10:30 at night and he picks up the phone and I'm telling him I just got off the phone with a student athlete. He's really struggling, he's seeking counseling. Can you talk to him first thing tomorrow? I can shoot him a text tonight. And he always responded. He was always there. He opened up his own personal cell phone, which is a huge part of this because you don't know when these things happen. He was willing to be vulnerable and share his story. And I think a lot of our players, that's a big deal. To be able to share a story and a similar path of maybe some of the things they struggle with is normal because somebody else is sitting here saying, hey, this was my response. And so I thought the connection of that really helped our players. Also, building it with faith and introducing our guys to having some faith in some things that maybe they can't just see, but how they feel. I think more than anything, they knew they had somebody that truly cared about their well-being there. That was a professional, not just their coaches, not just their parents. Here's a professional that has been through some tough stuff himself and was willing to share about that, and now I trust this person. And so who's looking out for those players? Who's somebody that's a professional that can help them? And I thought Clay did that. I thought he looked out for the well-being, not just on the field, but what they were trying to do, and he gave them some tools to say, hey, this is how you can get through tough times. You're gonna be okay if you take some steps in the right direction. And I thought how he handled himself really was the difference between just somebody that maybe in that field, but doesn't know maybe what these athletes are going through. We're looking out for these guys more than just for their football, not making it such a transactional relationship, but truly a relationship built on how are you doing, can we help you, and creating resources so that these guys want to stay here and want to be their very best. I know our team really responded well and it helped us, and as a head coach, it gave me an opportunity to have somebody that I could count on if I had an issue that I couldn't solve. He was going to be there and he was a phone call away, so really appreciate him and definitely would recommend him to any football program.